Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to jump on here and just do a quick video and talk about something that me and my sister were chatting about this morning. Sort of creating the reality that you want and the life that you want to live, and manifesting different timelines and things like that. These are all words that people use on the internet, and it is really, really popular at the moment. And I've been thinking about it for years. I've really struggled with it actually, because I feel like, I listen to Joe Dispenza and Wayne Dyer, different people, and they tell you, feeling is the secret, and you have to feel the reality that you want, and as if it's already here. And that's something that I've really struggled with, the feeling aspect of it, and the excitement that comes with whatever you want, I've really, really struggled with that. But I don't know, by any means, I haven't got everything that I want in life yet, but I don't think it's an overnight process either. I think it's more of, it's a process where you learn, you understand, you become more grateful for your life, you ask many questions about your own meaning and purpose and how you want to be in the world. It's a really unfolding of who you are. It's a discovery process. Like I said, I've been interested in all of this and listening to people for years, and I haven't unlocked the secret as such. But I do feel within myself like immense gratitude in my life. I feel so blessed to be here, despite all of the sorrow that I've been through, despite my grief, despite, loss, pain, just uncomfortable things that I've had to go through, like many others do. But the way that I'm choosing to walk in the world is just love, and with kindness and a sense of belief that the universe, God, whatever it is, has my back and is protecting me and guiding me. And I really think that I believe that. I've always believed that. And I was talking to my sister about different timelines and things like that earlier. And, some people think it's really far-fetched. They can't comprehend it. I've listened to lots of physicists talk about it, and everyone's got different opinions. I don't know what the right thing is, to be honest, but it feels like, my moving to Australia put me on a completely different path in life. If I would have stayed in England, I have no idea what that reality would have been like. And that's two potentials for a different life, among with many others. I think that's why, when we connect with people and we lose them, whether it's a relationship or losing them in death, we mourn that. We in a different timeline, we would have loved them, if we had the chance, and you feel that deep sense of grief. There's a different reality out there where you could have been doing different things and making a life with someone and loving someone. Or like, even when I was younger, I really, really wanted to go to drama school. I didn't do that, and I've always wanted to be behind the camera in some sense of the manner, and it's manifested in this way. But I wonder what that would have been like for me if I would have lived that life. It's just, I find it also fascinating to think about. I really do. But I think manifestation is also action. I don't think it's just thinking and feeling. I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm fascinated by it. And I was just, I think the problem is with a lot of people, whenever they think of manifesting, like I have people laugh at me like, manifesting. They're like, oh, you're trying to manifest a car or money. And also those things are nice, but it's not just about that for me. It's, health and just general abundance, safety in my life, where I can have a house, I can have a car, I don't have to worry about food, like all of those base things. And I feel like how you walk and how you give in the world too, like it's not just always about you. You have to give out a little bit. Kindness goes a long way. And once you start really looking at people and being intentional and lovely and asking questions and, just opening up and being kind, you can see them light up. Asking questions about someone's life, their day, their family is just, I'm interested anyway, but it's just, small acts of kindness go such a long way. And I don't know what it is. I'm in England at the moment. Maybe it's the weather. But I can't really I don't want to categorize people, but I feel like there's not as much of that openness. I live in Australia, in North Queensland, and people are so friendly and lovely and giving. And I just feel like it's just so different here. Like there's this closed off sort of energy, and like it can be a bit, I mean, not everyone is like that. Gosh, my arm is getting sore. But it's just, I don't know. I'm just really fascinated by it. Who'd have thought I'd be living this life? I'm gonna have to put this camera down because my arm is so sore. There we go. I just find it absolutely fascinating, the lives that we can lead, and we don't know where they'll go. We try to predict our lives and mould it to be a certain way, family and all of that sort of stuff. I would have thought by now I would have been a mother and, had my husband who's passed away. I thought that would have been my life, but that was not it for me. And you can't manifest someone not dying, but you can sort of be intentional about who you are and how you manage things and how you process. I think feeling all of my grief and sadness and all of my uncomfortable emotions have led me to this point in my thinking. I've had to sort of expand, and there really isn't anything like a death to sort of jolt you out of your reality. It's a whole body experience, mind body. It is a complete upheaval, and it has just changed me so completely, and I feel it within myself. There's just this expanded thing that's constantly happening. I'm constantly learning and curious to learn about life and the universe and who we are as people. Like, we are creators. We come here and we create. The earth is regenerating constantly. We have innovated so many things. It's just, I think it is just, creation, love, growth, a many number of things. I do find it just, I'm in awe of this life. I really am. I feel so lucky. I really, really do. I don't have all of the secrets. I love all of the videos online. Like, everyone knows exactly what to do, and everyone's got their different opinions on frequencies and all that. But, I just think first step, be intentional with who you are and how you want to walk in the world. And, you just don't know along the way where the universe is going to help you with little things. I've had many of little drops of love, or just like, a thank you moment, and I needed that. I don't always think that you're suddenly blessed with 6 figures, unless you work really hard for it, because I think you do have to work hard for things. But I think if that belief aspect is there in what you want and you go for it without fear and all of those things, you'll get it. Whether that's a family, whether that's a career, whatever you want. We're creators at the end of the day. Fascinating. I love it. I'm in the countryside in England, and it's so beautiful today. It's really nice. I'm wearing a jumper because it's cold, but so lovely. There's some horses behind me, somewhere over there, and I've got paddocks over there. I will say though, I'm definitely more of a fan of Australia. All of the wildlife, kookaburras, even the plovers, they swoopy boys. I think there's a misconception that magpies are the worst ones. Plovers are mean. They are not nice. They always swoop me and embarrass me on my walk with my dog. But yes, it was lovely talking to you guys. Thank you for listening. Please let me know if you've ever had any experiences and how you walk in the world and what you want to create, whether it's a life, career, love, all of those sorts of things. I'm really interested to know. Really am. All right.